wherever you be watching this transmission. If it's not on YouTube, then you're watching it on something else. It is I, Mike Martins, here from the Mike Martins channel. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, this morning for a very special edition of Morning Coffee with Mike. I'm in a kind of slow motion, sat on my balcony for like 40 minutes with my dog. Didn't say a damn word. Just enjoying the landscape, the quietness, just the movement of the trees, the movement of the direction of the wind. Man, life is just it's very interesting once you start peeling back the layers, once you start, taking that shell off that tangerine, or that peel, that skin off the tangerine, you start to see what's inside, I don't know if you guys remember the whole monologue from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. How at the beginning of the movie, where he was saying basically that life moves too fast, and if you don't stop and smell the roses once in a while, they'll just miss you right by, or something like that. But he made a lot of sense, And watching that movie when I was 8 or 9 kind of gave me a good expectations. What to movies like growing up watching specific genre type of movies like License to Drive, Sweet 16, 16 Candles, Dream a Little Dream, gave me, especially License to Drive, that sense of great expectations to come in life. Now, when people, all they're seeing is this whole divide and conquer thing. This divide and conquer thing never happened here in the West. Oh, I'm talking about in the last 30 years, I'm saying. It never was as strong as it is today. It never was. It was, people are going to say, oh no, Mike, they hit it from the, no. No way, Jose. What's the youth today looking at, What's the youth today taking in? What's the youth today being educated on? What expectations do the youth have for their futures, What are we being programmed to know nowadays? It's a very, very, nowadays, this is considered a very, very delicate conversation, but 30 years ago, someone would look at this video, if it was made 30 years ago, they look at it and they'll be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Is this guy out of his mind? Is this guy crazy? So, yeah, it's just the way of times and how we have to be careful, I guess, how we express ourselves. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go pick up something at the pharmacy. Never mind. The pharmacy's closed on Sundays. All right, here we go. I gotta go to Walmart pharmacy now. What are people expecting nowadays? I think this whole education push, I think it stems a bit from the education push. I think it does. Pushing up people to get education, and I was one of the back of the class guys. It was tough. for me, like reading and writing and stuff. Portuguese is my first language, right? So growing up all around Portuguese, it was really tough, after with English, right? It wasn't tough. I mean, we did see it on TV and stuff, but it wasn't, you know what I mean, right? But that's okay. It's kind of good the way things panned out the way they did, because the last thing I wanted to be was a overly educated know-it-all. You know what I mean? Like, that's the last thing I wanted to be, like a know everything and I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, and that's the way I like it, because I like to explore, I like to learn, I like to see and feel, and the less you know, the more exciting life is. The more there is to conquer. The more there is to take in, right? So I guess I'm heading off to the local Wally World here. I'm gonna go pick up a coffee. I want to thank my 12 Patreon supporters for supporting me, and the guys are trying to set up a Discord. I was trying to set it up through Patreon, so everybody could be like, this way we have people on Discord. That's people that people that I know that's through and filtered through Patreon, because there's a lot of haters out there, right? A lot of people hate out there, so I don't want to, I don't want to include haters, because they'll just come along and just ruin the party for everybody else, and I don't want that, right? Because we built a really good channel, Mike in the Night was really good last night. It was so good that they had to friggin' cancel the show. Like, watch Mike in the Night. I'll leave a link at the end of this clip for you guys. Watch Mike in the Night, okay? It goes down for about 7 minutes, and then it comes back up midway through, and it's like, what the heck is going on? What are we doing that is so illegal? That is, like, we're not even conspiring. I don't even know how to speak anymore, and you can't even say the FR word anymore. Apparently you get blacklisted. Your channel goes bye-bye. It becomes like, I'm just trying to figure out what the point. And then people thought, in the comments, like, Mom, Mike's just making this up. If you say that word, they're gonna... Well, what they do is the algorithm picks up your speech, right? Then it spells out what you're saying. But YouTube got smart. They took that algorithm of what you were saying and caught the words now, instead of catching it verbally, because everyone has a different accent, or everyone says it differently, or everyone says it in a way where sometimes that speech recognition won't catch it, right? But they got smart. They actually put the subtitles for people to catch. So people were like, oh, I don't know, Mike. I mean, that seems a little drastic. That seems pathetic, in my opinion. I'm like, okay, let's look it up. We looked it up live, showed it to people, and there it is. YouTube's blacklist of words. YouTube's blacklist of words. I think BitChute's gonna get bigger. I'm on BitChute, but I gotta be super patient with BitChute. It's a tough... It's... A lot of my videos don't upload, and I'm patient with it. Taking my time with it. I think I'm at 52 subscribers on there, which is really nice. And there is a link on top of my channel to BitChute, right? And then now they're ordering like other channels now, like BitChute, and they're going to be ordering. They're trying to pass a bill to submit any illegal activity to the federal government, or they'll be held liable, right? So like BitChute, Vimeo, or whatever it's called, or all the other channels, it looks like they're going to have to be submissive when it comes to suspicious activity on their channels, right? Instead of deleting it, they want it submitted to a higher power. So it's getting bad, guys. Social media backfired. Social media was supposed to be to track us, but instead we raised our voices, we talked, and I'm very vanilla discussion. But when it comes to what things are right now, and it's really concerning me, guys. I'm very concerned about this, where it's headed.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, can I get an extra large dark roast with 1 cream?
Anything else for you?
That's it, thank you.
Thank you. See you in the window.
Yeah. Yeah. So I paid taxes, more taxes. So pay so much tax, man. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What do we do, guys? Just to talk. I'm not asking anybody to change water into wine, I think a lot of YouTubers are getting really tired of tossing salad. A lot of them were told to build their channels, create. I still remember that advertising. Create your logo, create your brand. I'm like, can I make Mike Martins a big thing? Can I get 1,000 subs? Hola. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Could Mike Martins get 1,000 subs? That was my challenge. I did. It took me forever to get 1,000 subs. And but my view count was higher, though. That's the thing. My view count was higher, and it was just, I don't know. I felt like things were going good on YouTube. I'm not out there to get 1 million subs. I don't care if 1 million people watch my channel, or I don't. I just want to be able to be. I want to be able to speak and be heard, and that's it. And whoever decides to hear from me is fine. I don't care. Wow, I love this Pontiac Solstice. I think it's a Solstice. Looks like the old Fiero, kind of. Solstice or something. It looks like a little, like the old classic Fiero that they used to have. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna head off to Wally World here. I've got my coffee. You guys are joining Sunday morning with Mike, cruising around the nice chillax town. Just enjoying. Guys, I've done a lot of front videos showing my town, so go ahead and check it out. Just go to my channel, type in my town, Merritt. A lot of people are like, oh, you should. I do so many, I should do 1 in 1, maybe 1 my face, 1 my view, maybe kind of show what's going on. Someone said that I'm like a rich Mr. Rogers neighborhood for adults. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, you're like a neighbor, like a guy, just some guy you could talk to, or some guy that just has opinions about everything in a good way. Someone that's somewhat knowledgeable of stuff, I don't know if you guys remember Game of Thrones. So why, sir, should I have you on my council? Well, if you have me on your council, I drink, and I know things. I drink beer, and I know things. Yeah. That's a good reason to have somebody on. Like, I dare somebody on their resume, especially if it's on your cover letter, do it on the cover letter, right? As a joke. Especially for a job you really don't want. Watch how they'll call you on your cover letter. Hi, my name is Zara, and I'm very pleased to submit my resume to you guys. Really hope to hear from you guys someday soon. I think I'd be an added service to your. I think I'd be an added service to your company because I drink beer and I know things, and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? See what they tell you. You'd be surprised. They might even just call you to say, well, what? Get this guy in here right now. He drinks beer and he knows stuff. Is it I drink beer and I know stuff, or I drink beer and I know things? It's from the little guy in Game of Thrones. He had to plead his case. He had to tell them why they shouldn't basically hack him to pieces. And they basically had to ask him why he wasn't going to be hacked to pieces and what he could bring to the council or to the, I guess, round table, if you want to kind of like say it that way. Oh, there's a lot of motorhomes here. Oh, Christ. I'm so tired. But a good tired. A relaxing tired. Oh, look at this Walmart, guys. Just love coming to the Walmart to stare at that mountain, just to see. You know, a lot of things we've taken for granted in this world. And I believe we're going to miss a lot of it as time goes forward. And time moves, guys. I'm a 41-year-old man. And time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody! Remember what Socrates said? Was it Socrates or it was Plato? Man is like sand through the hands of time. So go to your local park or go somewhere where there's a lot of sand. Grab it. See how much of it you could hold. Sand just grips, falls through your fingers, through the hands of time. I just want you guys to enjoy life. I want you guys to really, really understand your meaning here. Because what's happened lately is they programmed us to believe what our meaning should be. You should go to school. You should do this. You should get a degree. You should, I'm more kind of on the whole education thing. And then from the education thing is then where they program your brain, right? I think people should find themselves for who they are, not what the status quo or what the society is expecting of you, right? If I did what society was expected of me, it would be a very different life for me. And I probably wouldn't be as happy as I am today. I know I can't prove that, but that's what I believe. Anyways, guys, lots of love. Thank you so much for being with me this morning. Enjoy your coffee, guys. Hope you're sipping coffee while watching. I got my coffee here. It's still hot. I got to go to Wally World, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.